few. Ronnie, what made you pick Coastal, and what other schools were in the mix?
Discussing it with my family and my coaches, we think it's the best thing for me. Plus, I like the community out here. I just love my home, man. I figure I'd just stay around.
Any other schools that might have been in the mix, might have been talking to, or was it Coastal all the way?
I'm pretty sure it was Coastal all the way. Newberry talked to me a little bit, but I was just my mom told me I was gonna go to Coastal. 10th grade, so that's just about to be my new home.
Coach Hummel mentioned you got some big schools on the lineup coming this year, Georgia, and I think West Virginia might also be in there in the schedule. And we all heard about the Clemson. Knowing that you'll be on the field at these games, and not just next year, but the next few years, what does that mean to you to be able to play against some of these schools you see on Saturday?
Well, I mean, just having the opportunity to go out and play against Division I athletes that's like 10 times better than you, like most likely to go to the NFL, it's just an honor to prove that I can at least compete with those guys.
And a couple more, I promise. You're, of course, going to be playing with a fellow teammate who graduated last year, and Drew Herring. Have you guys talked, and and what are you looking forward to, and reuniting with another player?
I talk to Drew a lot. Drew comes by, we work out sometimes. It should be pretty fun. Knowing that I played with him like 2 years at high school, and then I get to play with him probably another 3 at Coastal. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fun ride.
Okay, and last question I had is just this year, Coach talked about a lot of your accomplishments as a receiver. What's the secret? What are they putting in the water? I mean, you had a great year, and I was at a lot of those games and saw you have some big games, and you really broke through this year. What kind of kept you going with that?
My teammates and my coaches. You got to know the coaches push you as hard as they can. Then you have your teammates who rag on you about certain things, like if you don't do this, we're going to get all that stuff. So I have to say it was my teammates and my coaching staff.
Any more questions?
I have a question. Not really a question, just more a statement and a question. I just wanted to tell Ronnie Turns, I told him before, you have a great son. He's an awesome kid, and he represented the school very well. And I'm proud of you, not only as your coach, but as a person. And I watched you over the last 2 years, and you just really grown, not only as a football player, but as a human being. And I appreciated watching you grow like that. Ronnie, if you could leave a legacy, what would you want your legacy to be 5 years from now when you're far out of Carolina Forest, you've left Coastal Carolina? What would you want people to remember you as? Or if they can say one good thing about Ronnie Moses, what would they say about Ronnie Moses?
That I have character.
I agree.
That's right.
Anyone else? Students? Anyone?
I love you, Ronnie.
He's proud of it. He's a great guy.
Anyone else? Thank you. I'd like to say it really makes me feel really good to see the kind of support that you guys have for each other. You know, we had this place really tight, and we could see the joy exuberating in this particular place. I even saw a few emotional moments as I look around here, and that's really exciting for us here at Carolina Forest, especially in the athletic department. I've been everywhere, but I haven't seen such a close-knit group as this one anywhere that I've been. So y'all should be thankful to yourself for being able to do that and being able to pull this thing off, and even when the cameras are all over you, and we can see that it was absolutely genuine. We'd like for the signees to stay on afterward, and I'm hoping the media will have some other questions, or personal kind of questions to ask them.